Liam was the kind of teenager you'd glance at once and think, just another quiet kid. He had a lean build, slightly messy brown hair, and eyes that seemed to hold more secrets than he'd ever let on. He wasn't flashy or loud. He didn't wear expensive clothes or carry himself like someone who craved attention. He was just ordinary. At least, that's what people thought when they first saw him. But Liam wasn't ordinary. He had a past that most people would never guess. A past filled with long nights in dimly lit gyms, his fists pounding heavy bags, his sweat dripping onto cold floors, and the echo of his coach's voice barking instructions. You see, Liam grew up in a rough neighborhood. His parents worked hard to make ends meet, and while they did their best to keep him safe, the streets didn't play by the same rules. Bullies, gangs, and trouble seemed to lurk around every corner. Liam had no choice but to learn how to defend himself. And he got good at it. No one at Westwood High, his new school, knew any of this. The day Liam walked into Westwood, the school buzzed with its usual chaos. Students laughed, lockers slammed, and teachers tried their best to herd the teenagers toward their classes. Liam walked through the halls, his hands tucked into the pockets of his faded jeans, his backpack slung loosely over one shoulder. In the cafeteria, 3 boys sat at their usual table. Everyone at Westwood knew them. Max, the leader with his sharp jawline and permanent smirk. Jake, the tall one with arms like tree trunks. And Ethan, the shortest but meanest of the 3. Together they ruled the school with fear. Max spotted Liam first. "Who's the new guy?" Max asked, leaning back in his chair. Jake shrugged. "No clue. Probably another one of those quiet kids. Easy target." Ethan chuckled. "Perfect. We've been running out of fun around here." It didn't take long for them to zero in on Liam. They noticed how he kept to himself, how he avoided eye contact, and how he never spoke unless someone asked him a direct question. To them, Liam was the perfect victim. A week later, Max made his first move. Liam was walking home after school, his headphones in, when he heard footsteps behind him. He didn't need to turn around to know who it was. He had felt their eyes on him all week. "Hey, new kid," Max called out. Liam stopped and slowly turned around. Max stood there with Jake and Ethan flanking him, their expressions cocky. "What's up?" Liam asked calmly, pulling out his headphones. Max stepped closer, a fake friendly smile on his face. "We've got a little tradition around here. New kids like you, you've got to pay a welcome fee." Jake cracked his knuckles for effect. Ethan smirked. Liam tilted his head slightly. "A welcome fee?" Max nodded. "Yeah. $50 should cover it." Liam's lips twitched, almost like he was trying not to laugh. "Sorry, I don't have $50 to spare." Ethan stepped forward, his tone turning nastier. "Did we say it was optional?" Liam's expression didn't change. He didn't look scared, and that threw them off. Most kids would have been shaking by now. "I'm going to give you one chance," Liam said, his voice still calm. "Walk away." For a moment, the 3 bullies stared at him, unsure if they'd heard him right. Then Max burst out laughing. "Walk away? From you? That's funny." Liam sighed. "Okay, don't say I didn't warn you." Before Max could respond, Liam moved. He was fast, faster than any of them expected. His right fist shot out, catching Max square in the stomach. Max doubled over, the air knocked out of him. Jake, stunned, lunged forward, but Liam sidestepped and swept his legs out from under him. Jake hit the pavement hard. Ethan, the smallest but usually the scrappiest, hesitated. Liam turned to him, his eyes calm but piercing. "Do you really want to try?" Liam asked. Ethan shook his head, his bravado crumbling. "And no." "Good choice," Liam said, walking away as if nothing had happened. The news spread fast. By the next morning, everyone at Westwood High was talking about the new kid who had taken down Max and his gang. Max, humiliated, swore revenge, but no one took him seriously anymore. Over time, people started noticing other things about Liam, like how he always helped the younger kids who were being picked on, or how he was the first to volunteer for anything that involved helping others. Liam wasn't just a fighter, he was a protector. And slowly, Westwood High began to change. The bullies didn't rule the school anymore, and Liam, he finally found a place where he could be more than just a fighter. He could be himself. That's the story, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure sharing it with you all. Don't forget to comment below and let me know where you're watching from. It's always fun to see the global reach of these stories. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for more amazing stories, tips, and tricks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.